about it. Universities around the world are teaching on it. For 30 years, scientists have been studying it. Governments are appointing cabinet positions to oversee it. The United Nations named an official day after it. Google Analytics prove people are searching for it. In fact, it's one of humanity's oldest pursuits. Happiness. We are wealthier, more educated, and live longer than any previous generation. And as a nation, the U.S. is one of the wealthiest, most powerful, and technologically advanced. And in the most recent World Happiness Report, the United States ranked 17th. And during the Great Depression, when there was little to be happy about, we were actually 18% less depressed than we are now. We have been taught that hard work equals success, which equals happiness, right? Wrong. Research proves happiness is actually a precursor to success, not the other way around. Did you know? Neuroscience proves that we are hardwired to perform at our best when we are happy. Studies show that happy, positive, optimistic people earn higher incomes, set and achieve more aggressive goals, experience less stress, remain calm in high-pressure situations, are more energetic, recover from illness faster, and live longer. Happiness is serious business. When we engage in positive, real-life relationships, our bodies release chemicals that actually help reduce anxiety and increase concentration and focus. How you feel and your attitude toward life all stem from your thoughts, actions, and where you focus your time and energy. Yet we are constantly surrounded by negativity. If we want things to change, we have to create the change. And we start by choosing positivity and happiness. Just imagine the possibilities if there were more happy and positive people in this world. A world with more peace, optimism, and compassion is possible. Like a pebble thrown into a pond, it only takes one to create the ripple of happiness. Happiness is so contagious and infectious that one positive person can spread happiness to more than 1,000 people. That means all it takes to create change on a local, regional, state, country, global scale is one person. And research shows that just by spreading happiness, you actually become happier. You can choose happiness and choose to share it. You can be the catalyst to spread it directly and indirectly. Are you that one? It starts with you, yet it's bigger than you. Happiness is bold. It is courageous, audacious, and challenging. You have the power to choose happiness and to spread it. Join the movement. Share the movement. Be the one who makes the difference. And live happy. In the last 6 months, more than 1,000 books have been published about it. Universities around the world are teaching on it. For 30 years, scientists have been studying it. Governments are appointing cabinet positions to oversee it. The United Nations named an official day after it. Google Analytics prove people are searching for it. In fact, it's one of humanity's oldest pursuits. Happiness. We are wealthier, more educated, and live longer than any previous generation. And as a nation, the U.S. is one of the wealthiest, most powerful, and technologically advanced. And in the most recent World Happiness Report, the United States ranked 17th. And during the Great Depression, when there was little to be happy about, we were actually 18% less depressed than we are now. We have been taught that hard work equals success, which equals happiness, right? Wrong. Research proves happiness is actually a precursor to success, not the other.
Good morning, Jordan Middle School.
Today we have a brain segment,
Happiness Day.
and it's the first day of spring.
Good morning, Jordan Middle School. I'm Will.
And I'm Jasmine, and you're watching
JTV. Welcome to JTV in the first day of spring. This means that
Warmer weather with hopeful rain, spring skiing, and flowers blooming everywhere. Check out our state flower, which is...
the poppy. Remember, Jags, that on Thursday that there will be no a cappella club that day due to the SoCal trip.
Time for getting active in intramural sports. Miss Becker is letting everyone know that a great dodgeball tournament with over 100 players has just completed.
That is excellent, and now it is time for badminton. If you are interested in playing intramural badminton, come to the gym Tuesday and Wednesday this week to sign up. And grab a partner, because each team is a 2 per team.
If you have any questions, see Miss Becker in the gym.
And Jags, to make sure that our campus is conscious of the environment and that we are excellent citizens who support each other and our custodians, please clean up and throw away anything you eat in the correct bins. Bin it.
Remember, Jags, the Sweet 16 of Men's March Madness starts this Thursday. Make sure to follow your bracket and cheer on your teams.
Remember to turn in your end of the year permission slips by this Wednesday, 7th and 8th graders.
And the book drive ends the 22nd.
Next up, let's take a look back at what the 7th grade Brainiacs have been doing in their science classes.
Hey you! Don't watch that! Watch this! This is the heavy, heavy monster sound! The nuttiest sound around!
Hi, I'm Henry from JTV, and I'm in Miss Ward's room, and today we're learning about neuroscience. People from Stanford were kind enough who work in medical school and learning to get their PhDs to bring in live brains so we can make connections about how our bodies work and function. What are we doing this class period?
Learning about brains.
Why do you think your class is deciding to learn about brains and hearts?
Because it's necessary to learn about it because they're really cool.
Do you find these brains gross or cool?
They're gross and cool at the same time. Do you think it's weird holding a live brain?
Yeah, I think it's weird because you're holding an entire person's life in your hands and you have full control of that. And it's just a weird feeling.
That was very interesting. And alongside the first day of spring, it is the International Day of Happiness.
Do you know there is a study done that states what the happiest country in the world is? Any guesses, Jasmine?
I believe I know, but let's ask students.
And what about the U.S.?
The U.S. is ranked at number 14, one number down from last year.
Now, here's Helper Man to tell us how to manage our time.
Whoa, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock! I'm gonna be late! What am I gonna do?
I can help.
Helper, man!
One of the things you can do is pack your lunch the night before. You can also pack your school stuff the night before to prevent morning stress. Finally, prepare for school with a nice healthy breakfast.
Gee, thanks, Helper, man! And look, now it's 7 o'clock! And look, Helper Man helped me get to school on time! Yay!
Thanks, Helper Man.
Our woman of the day today is Malala Yousafzai. Yousafzai was born on July 12, 1997 in Mingora, Pakistan. Throughout her life, Malala spoke out about her right and the right of all women to an education.
Malala and her family learned that the Taliban had issued a death threat against her because of her activism. When 15-year-old Malala was riding a bus with friends on their way home from school, a masked gunman boarded the bus and shot her.
She recovered and went on to write an autobiography, I Am Malala, and she won the Nobel Peace Prize.
And now for the quote of the day. This quote is by Malala Yousafzai.
One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world forever.
On a side note, Denmark was the #1 happiest country in the world. Well, that looks like it's all for today, Jags. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Will, and have a Mickey Mouse Monday.
In the last 6 months, more than 1,000 books have been published about it. Universities around the world are teaching on it. For 30 years, scientists have been studying it. Governments are appointing cabinet positions to oversee it. The United Nations named an official day after it. Google Analytics proved